How's it going, guys? Welcome to, I forget these things. Anyways, I'm sorry. Welcome to the Domo Anime Reactions as Review in Domo Talks channel. So, in this video, I keep saying episode, but I don't want to say episode because this is not an episode. In this video, we're going to talk about Fate, Kaleid Linear, Prisma Illya 2Wei. 2Wei, aha! I miss saying that. Anyways, this is the first time I'm saying this in the channel, but you know, 2Wei. Anyways, episode 6 or 5, I'm not sure. I'm gonna get my facts right real quick. Because, you know, I have to be a professional about this and react to the actual episode I'm talking about. Ooh, Tokyo Ghoul's out. Yes! And Glass Slip. Oh man, I have to watch these later, or after this, and react to them. So, episode 6. Good. Episode 6. So, damn, this series, oh my god, the series is so surprising, and that's a thing for this kind of series. I think I just didn't make sense there, but it's okay. So, Fate, Kaleid, Linear, Prisma, Illya, 2Wei has surprised me. It just made a huge, like, shocker to me, and, like, they made me love the series even more and everything. So basically, let's see, the beginning, let's start off, we'll either review this episode. This episode was brilliant. There's like a huge plot twist in the anime, and for one, it made me cry. Well, it may not cry, but like it made me shed a tear and cry. Yeah, technically crying. Anyways, let's start from the beginning of the episode. So at the beginning of the episode, we leave off from last episode where not Saber, Miyu, as Saber, sort of, is fighting Illya, or not, fuck. It's not Illya, her name's Kuro. Anyways, Kuro as Archer, and the beginning part was the fight scene, and that was freaking amazing. One that made me love this anime series, or the series again, even more. The fighting is well done, and you have like the magic, well not technically magic in this episode, more like sword fighting and like just, yeah, fighting. And that was all good. And then finally Illya came over, and she's trying to stop the fight between Miyu and Kuro. And then finally Illya wants to not get rid of Kuro, and she finally understands how she feels. It like took about a long time, but you know, it's about time, Illya. You finally understood. Anyways, Kuro doesn't want to coexist with Illya, and they have this whole fight. And then it felt like that Kuro was gonna die, or like to me, it was gonna die, and they had to do something about it. But then we have a surprise visit from Illya's mother, which is like, what? She drove in with a car in the middle of a fight, and then just crashed the whole thing. And then there's a whole lot of backstory to this, but I will explain it. Excuse me. Anyways, the fight gets ruined, and I don't know Illya's mom's name, but Illya's mom basically takes both Illya and Kuro down. They're just like, you two, sit down, and then like, stop fighting, and then they get knocked out, and then they all wake up in, I forgot, Ruby? I think her name's Ruby, I don't know. They wake up in the other house, taking a bath together, and then basically it's like a family reunion / moment where we finally learn about Kuro and how. Okay, here's the twist of this episode. So basically, we get the plot, or like not the plot, we're told that Illya's mom tells Illya. Fuck, this makes no sense. You know what? I'm gonna be right back. Okay, it makes no sense. I do have like Fate, Wei Schwartz cards over there, and apparently Illya's mom's name is Illys, but they're sort of both called Illys. I don't know how that works, but let's call Illys. Illya's mom tells her that she was going to be the Holy Grail for the Holy Grail War, and then yeah, basically the shocker was that they brought up the Holy Grail War in this series. And I'm pretty sure when I read the details to the anime itself, it's that this series was a spin-off out of Fate. That means it doesn't follow the Fate storyline with, you know, the Holy Grail War and Fate Stay Night and Fate Zero. And if you don't know about the Fate series, they're all awesome, so I highly recommend you watch them. But basically, Fate, Kaleid, Linear, Prisma Illya 2Wei was supposed to be a spin-off with those characters, but then making Illya a magical girl. And I was like, there's no connection to the Fate series at all. But then they mentioned the Holy Grail War, and I was like, oh shit, wait, what? So then the Holy Grail War might have happened in this series. I was like, oh great, they have to go through all that again. But then it turns out that the Holy Grail War stopped, and that Kuro was created to save Illya and then become the new Holy Grail. So then it's hella kind of thing. So they had Illya, and then Illya was supposed to be the Grail, but then I'm pretty sure Illya made Kuro, and then made her, told Kuro to become the Grail so that he could save Illya and live a normal life. And then, but basically the Holy Grail War doesn't happen anymore because it stopped, because this is not Fate Stay Night or Fate Zero. And then afterwards, we finally get to see about like Kuro and like her, whatchamacallit, like what she wants and everything, and like her whole like Kuro as a character is like really sad, really, because like she's like this girl that no one wants around, and that she doesn't have all these. She didn't grow up as like with friends, the home, and the family, and everything like Illya, and that's why she's always trying to kill Illya, and like just that as a character is just like so sad. So basically, after we finally hear all these details from Illys's like their mom, and then Kuro gets angry and throws a fit of mana, and then apparently she's gonna die. So, or like she used up all her mana being angry and yelling at her mom. She uses all her mana, and then she's supposedly gonna disappear, and then it's like, oh no! No! And I was just like, no, this can't really happen. Are you serious? You're in the opening and ending. You can't die? And it's like, yeah. Anime logic. So, Kuro's like disappearing and fading away. Illya tried to save her, and then it didn't work. She's like still disappearing, and basically everyone's all sad that Kuro's gonna disappear, and then Kuro's like she didn't have no regrets anymore. But then we see that they want her to stay. That's just like the sad part about this, because as I said, Kuro wasn't like, she didn't start off in the world as Illya did. She wished for friends, family, home, and everything, like some normal things, like any normal girl, like, or whatever, any normal human or person would want. And then that was just like so sad. And then I thought that the girl was gonna die, and they even made it more worse. And I was just like crying. It's like, no, girl's gonna die. But then like Illya is like, no, you're not gonna die. You know what? You're the Holy Grail War, or you were supposed to be the Holy Grail. So grant your own wish, because that's what it does. The Holy Grail. And if you don't watch the Fate series, they basically, if you get the Grail, you get one wish, and basically, Illya tells Kuro that, you know, you're the Holy Grail, so you know, make your wish come true and like stay alive. And basically that happens, and I was like happy with, or tears of happiness. I was like, yes, she's alive. And then finally they brought her into the family, and Kuro gets to live a normal life just like she wanted and wished for, and happy endings. And yes, this episode, oh man. And then like what specifically does happen again? Well, nothing. Basically, yeah, they take Kuro home, and that's the end of the episode. So overall, this episode was really, it had a huge twist in the middle because of mentioning the Holy Grail War and connecting the Fate series together, even though this is supposed to be a spin-off series with magical girls and all that stuff. And then, like after that, it's just like finally everyone accepting Kuro as a person and wanting her to stay. But then she's like dying and sad, and all that stuff was just so sad. Maybe tears of crying and all that stuff. And yeah, this episode was good, and I love this series even more now. I have so much respect for the series. And that's about it for this anime reaction review. I hope you guys enjoyed me as I shared me talking and crying about this episode. Comment on what you guys think about this episode. If you guys have watched the Fate series or not, because the Fate series are really good. Fate Stay Night, Fate Zero. Fate Zero is first, then Fate Stay Night, but you know, you can watch either one. And then the Fate Stay Night 2015 remix is coming out, or not 2015, 2014 remix? I don't know. There's a remix for Fate Stay Night and Fate Illya. The series is good, and all these Fate series are good, and I highly recommend you watch it. Subscribe for more videos and content. And yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next video on the Domo Talks channel. So you guys take care.